Wave clear from Yopash. It's a bit slow going, but they are actually going to be able to find that top set of racks.
Yep, they are. Pretty decent trade, but now Yopash will jump in. A little bit of a cheeky remnant back and forth. He'll go in onto Rogi, refreshes. Look at the damage output. Yopash, he just cleans them all up. Moon, mid one is stuck in the middle of the Wukong's command. Oh, goodness me, Yopash.
Normally.
Got nerfed a little bit with the whole dive bomb thing that goes.
Kind of want to hit this level 4 spike on KP. That's when you get the level 2 Boris up. It feels a lot better. Well, at least level 2 Boris with the aura, and it's really easy to harass out. You see SMG at least starting to find that aggression in the bot lane. Managed to get Tim's out, and it's not the easiest combination. Legion Commander plus Monks apply that pressure on SMG side. You have that stun setup with Lucent Beam.
Oh, nice trade.
And they even get the tree chop.
Yeah, they quell it. Tim's already having a pretty rough time here as he will die a second time. And you know what that means, John? Walk of Shame. Very well aware of what Tim's will try to do to win out this lane. And or even now, they might spot him out again. Rogi gonna go straight to work. Blood right there. Tim's, he's in trouble. And the Blood right is gonna land. In fact, Rogi, I thought he may have given the kill away to mid one, but he will take it. And Tim's, he's gonna get tipped mid one. He's getting, and this time he doesn't have the roar up. Homing missile is gonna land. KP, he is in a bit of a tough position here. He'll still try to find a way out, but I don't think there is gonna be one. So eventually they'll just chase him down, but they don't have the damage. They don't have the damage, nor enough control. So KP just walks out. The home of the Dominator creep still running around, just slowing everyone up. And now SMG, they've rotated. Palos, he'll be targeted. KP, he doesn't have enough mana for the Roar quite yet, but they will get the old school Warcraft 3 surround down. Still Boundless strike out. Tim's gonna try and trade KP. He does eventually go down, but it's a worthwhile trade for SMG. That should help out with the damage just a little bit. But SMG, they're not backing off. They want to keep going with this. Roar's back up. They've got all the units they need. And Moon's there to back them up on the Lina. How do you defend? Rupture there, FBZ, he's not going to be able to go for a duel either. Rogi will just chase him down. In fact, Rogi, he might get the kill himself on this support Bloodseeker. Meanwhile, on the side, they've started another team fight. KP, he's going to drop mid one. He's in trouble. He'll try to man fight it, but eventually they do get the Luna kill. And now the duel's out. FBZ, he will be able to get some duel victory as Yopash gets a triple kill on the Ember. They lost the tier 2 tower, but they're approaching. He has a TP available, but won't commit yet, as now the pings are out. They know exactly where he is, FBZ. He's been slowed up by the boars, and now the tree cut is there. Roar out as well. Relocate is flying in, but can they actually catch him? In fact, never mind, they've got a better target. Moon, he's invis though. They don't know he's there on the Lina. Laguna out, FBZ's gonna get blown up, and it's onto Palos. They'd love a gyrocopter. They're not gonna get him though. Relocate back out from CTM. They'll leave Tim's behind. And SMG, they are completely outplaying the side of Boom Esports in this game one.
They're just dancing around him. 16 minutes in, already on the high ground. Boom. Without that Wukong, it's a tough defense to ask for. Yopash is going to really have to put in the work here.
They're going to try. Homing missile out. Eclipse. It's going to be popped from mid one. Palos, he cannot stand underneath that. He needs the back. They'll try to remnant forward. Yopash, he's onto the big carry and he does get him. FBZ, he'd love some dual damage right now, but he might just have to settle for the kill. In fact, never mind. They are going to wait. So they'll get 3 kills for their trouble. SMG going way too far forward. Rogi, he might make it out, but I can't say the same for KP, who is going to get caught on the Beastmaster. They should have a decent amount of time to try and make their way over. Roshan though, it's going down fast. Boom, they're slowly coming in. Roshan still dropping, however, and now the rupture out. Rogi will hold them back. He might die for this, but it'll be well worth it, as they've got the Aegis up on mid one. And if it only costs you the Bloodseeker, it's well worth. However, Jules out. They have got mid one. Disruption will save for a little bit. Mid one, he will lose his first life, and now the Roar is out. KP trying to help, but they want the main carry. They want that main target, and they've got him. The big surround out. Mid one, he cannot run. It's escalated so darn far in the gyrocopter. It's going to be very hard to deal with him. Rupture out though. They've got it onto the gyro. Call down is there to zone them out. And can you actually capitalize off this rupture? They're going to try now. Purge is there, but CTM, He's right behind with the mech out, with the relocate. They're going to pop everything on him. But Palos, he is not dying. And meanwhile, FBZ, he's caught Moon with the jewel out. They are still trying onto Palos, and they do eventually get the kill. As CTM, he was unable to relocate him out in time. Yopaj, trapped in the forest, is going to try and run down south, but Moon is there with the light strike array. They should have enough control, but no. Remnants back the other way. Do they have the damage and control this time? Disruption out. Rogi in with the blood right, but a great sleight of fist. Yopaj going to try and play games. He turns around with the fake grenade. It's a bit risky, Yopaj.
They managed to punish Yopaj.
In the end, boom. They'll go for the outpost, but Moon, he's moving in again on that Lina. Light Strike Array gonna land onto Palos. CTM, he has the relocate up, but he won't commit quite yet. Laguna is there, but it's not enough damage to Yopaj now. Gonna move in. Great chains out, but there's your Eclipse now. Mid one. He's been jeweled up. FBZ's got him, but it's not gonna be the dual win for FBZ, but rather for mid one. They do also find Palos. Moon, he's gonna try and run. Yopaj, he'll clean up the back lines. Can they find the last piece of the puzzle? They'll get him. Moon goes down on the Lina, and eventually Boom East. I suppose maybe that's the difference, but it is certainly very intriguing. I guess it does work, though, to be fair. So the Monkey King, you don't mind him being able to hit hard, especially with that Wukong's command ability that he does have. It's Palos gonna get purged up. He's gonna homing missile out. Mid one gonna posture. They'll try onto CTM. Eclipse is there, but the press the attack gonna save us now. The jewel's out. Rogi, he's gonna get blown up, but they found CTM. Buybacks will fly out from the supports as they'll try to rejoin this team fight. Boundless is out. Tims, he will eventually drop, and now the Raw's there. They've got Palos, but no. Press the attack again, gonna purge off the stun. As long as FBZ's behind Palos, it's gonna be very hard to kill him off.
SMG, they're smoked up.
They can't let it go, John. It's the shards up. It's a very important Roshan. It's Boom Esports. Gonna keep applying that pressure in the Roshan pit. SMG, they'll posture aggressively. Not committing quite yet. Don't forget they are lacking the Eclipse there from mid one, so it is a fair bit of damage that's not going to be out from our Luna. Palos again going to be purged up. FBZ's there to heal him up though. Just so hard to finish him off, and meanwhile towards the north they have found Moon. They're going to move in anyway. There's a jewel out, but Moon is going to be the one to win the jewel. As now Palos, he's been roared up. You haven't got the press the attack anymore. He'll try to man fight, but mid one's there. He'll man fight back, and this time he'll win it out. Buyback is out, however. Palos and Moon making their way back in, but CTM and Rogi are both going to drop, and that'll be a dieback on the POS 5s. Roshan, it does still stand. Moon's going to move in, try to force it. FBZ jumps in as well. The Aegis, it's going to go the way of KP. He does snatch on the Beastmaster. They'll lose Moon again, however. It's a dieback on the Lina. Can they keep this fight up? Eclipse is out. It's not enough though. Mid one, he's gone to boot. And KP, he was a hero for a second, but he might be right back down to 0, as it looks like they will surround, and Boom Esports, they've got him. Yopaj with the double.
Usually does, right? We're used to seeing him go with Crystallis, Ags, BKB, Satanic. He's skipping the Satanic entirely. He doesn't have a Crystallis as well or Daedalus. He's just going for Scotty. So he just wants to slow. He wants to reduce the healing output as well, coming through from the side of SMG. Just go from there.
Everything again being thrown out onto Palos. He's going to try with the TP, play with the BKB, but the Roar is there in time. They've got the Gyrocopter. This should be a great team fight. As FBZ, he's been locked down. Yopaj, though, he's godlike. He does find Rogi and apparently finds Arthur as well. Yopaj just cleaning up the supports while the rest distract, and now they can move on to KP. The Beastmaster, he's locked down. Can we get another sleight of fist out? You bet your ass we can. A triple kill for Yopaj. Back in onto Moon. Chains out. He'll force the BKB, but Tims, he's been caught in the forest. He'll go down. A 2 for 3 trade. On the bright side for SMG, though. SMG going for that classic play, pushing out the other side lane and trying to force the return back. However, Moon, he has been caught by himself. Oh, that is a big loss. No buyback on Moon.
Yopaj is around to defend, but Boom are going to go for their own trade down bot as well. And the wave clear from Yopaj, it's a bit slow going, but they are actually going to be able to find that top set of Raxus.
That they are. Pretty decent trade, but now Yopaj will jump in. A little bit of a cheeky remnant back and forth. He'll go in onto Rogi, refreshes. Look at the damage output. Yopaj, he just cleans them all up. Moon, or rather mid one is stuck in the middle of the Wukong's command. Oh, goodness me, Yopaj. He just shreds through him. As bot lane, mid one, he's the only one left. They're going to buy back on KP to try and force out Palos. The roar is going to be there, but where's your follow-up? It's not.
The issue is Boom still has their heroes up, so they can just run back mid, shove out a creep wave, look for the push bot, maybe go for more even as Yopaj jumps in.
Yeah, Remnants forward. KP just spawned back, and he's right back to the grave. Here come the tips out, Yopaj. He's giving him less than all right. Into the T3 tower they go. 22, 2, and 10 is the scoreline for our Ember. He does get another chains out onto the Bloodseeker, and it looks like Rogi is going down. Another kill for the Embers now. Jewel out. Who have they got? It's going to be Moon. He's got no buyback, and now they found mid one. Another dieback out for the side of SMG. They've got 2 heroes left, but it's a 2v5 scenario.
Forest now with just 2 heroes to defend with your 2 supports. They're not going to be able to do enough. The respawns are just a bit too long, and they might even find them.
Yeah, why the hell not? You end up finding that Shadow Demon, but it's into the fountain. Yopaj, he wants all of them. Rogi, be careful, sir. That's not your home anymore. Look at this. Look at this.
God.
Oh, it's such a point.
I
did do a bit of research, by the way, after yesterday's series.
Old Spirit Lance out, right? Because
Yeah.
he used to go invisible. We have seen that before. He can kind of play with a Tidebringer, but Moon, if he gets aggressive with the Leap Arrow or Leap Starstorm, he can just burst through, and we have seen Moon do that. He's willing to put his body forward for those opportunities.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, we have a first blood. Top lane, CTM's going to drop. Rogi going to be able to secure first blood there on the Bloodseeker. And well, we saw this in game 1 as well. Small cap, as it was blocked off with the sentry. Eventually, we'll be able to get rid of it, but he's already lost so much CS for himself. His top lane, Rogi, going to be in a spot of danger. Palos going to try and chase him down. Salve is going to be cancelled off. Palos still moving forward, but Rogi, he's quite healthy, and now the tree cut as well will not allow Tims to follow up, as they will get Palos, and they might even find a second kill here onto Tims. In fact, mid one doesn't have the mana to keep the chase up.
It's looking like a really good start for SMG once more, though. Like, they're just keeping Palos down. His farm is really stalling out. PA really needs battle for you to get going, although Yopaj rotates bot.
Big Tidebringer hit. I'm sure that KP does die to the boat damage, and now Afu, I don't think he's quite safe either. Yopaj will find a quick double kill, and with the haste rune.
For Palos, it's a patience game. It's Battle Fury, it's Desolator, it's BKB. They are making moves bot, though, Moon.
Big stun out, but the swap is there. Moon should be able to just leap away, as now the Rupture is going to catch FBZ, and Afu's going to sneak in from the backside, gets a double impale off, and locks them all down. They've got FBZ. Can they find the idol? First they'll go after Tims, but it's onto the Kunkka. In fact, they might have to deal with CTM instead, but no, they want Yopaj. They want that big target. Rogi, he's trying, but he'll get caught in a torrent and will end up going down, and now Palos, he's going to show up. This could be some great comeback XP and farm if Palos can secure some more kills, as Afu now, he'll be next. A double kill out for the PA. And that's something you don't... Palos, he'll be targeted. He is all alone at the moment. Chosen the creep wave. There's very little mana to play with, so Moon gonna jump right in with the Yule Scepter, but he needs an angle for that arrow. Instead, they'll get the Blood Right into the Rupture, and that should be more than enough. Palos, he's trying to fight back, but it's not gonna be enough damage quite yet. Moon, able to find another kill on this. They did have the favorable kind of net worth lead for most of the game. Until you hit that later stage in mid one. Very risky kind of play here. He's all by himself. He's going to try and back out with the TP. Do they have the damage, though? Yeah, they do. CTM will give him...
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. Like, some heroes just don't seem to like the damage. I suppose for him, it might be because the illusions don't use that effect, probably. So it doesn't really benefit the PL.
Another nice kill there. This time FBZ will take a top lane. I do agree with you on that sentiment, John. I do think you are probably correct in that sense. But, still a great neutral item now as...
KP.
Bottom lane, boat's gonna fly in, Yopaj. And Tim's able to set up his place slot very soon as the Roshan is going to be focused down. SMG, they are not around to try and counter this out. They're too late to the party, and now the balance is there. They're at least going to pick off Rogi. They might even find a few more as Arfu. He'll be chased down. Rogi, he'll commit the buyback. Do they really want to fight this, though? KP's going to drop immediately. Crit down by Palos, and now they found mid one, but he's going to doppel away. He'll be fine for now. Moon leaping around the team fight, but which way are you going, sir? Tims has found him. The Mirana, that's his last leap charge. CTM's on the case with Palos. They want that mid Mirana down, and they're going to get it too. Moon's gone. Meanwhile, mid one, he'll try and go onto Yopaj. He'll find the Kunkka, but can they escape now? Well, they're going to keep trying to fight. FBZ's down. Palos, he'll man fight here against the PL. He needs those crits. He knows these crits, and he gets them. A rampage up for Palos. He'll clean up. He gets... Well, Yopaj gonna be around to break the smoke. Moonlight Shadow there. They run right past the Kunkka, but Palos, he's ready. He pops the BKB onto Rogi. The boat flies in right into the back of Rogi on that Bloodseeker, and now KB, he's got no way out. They'll just burst him down, no problem whatsoever, as now Arfu, he was trying to help, but he'll have to back himself out now, as there is no helping. Like mid one and Moon, no choice but to get themselves out as well. They'll still posture aggressively, but what can you do? It's a 3v5. You've got to wait for the respawns. And Roshan's going to get started once again. Arrow is...
Spike is a bit too split out. That is the Roche going your way. They've got Silver Edges up. The Ag Short...
aggressively trying to take over the map. Boom Esports. Well, they are grouped up. They're going to go for a 5-man smoke. Who do they run into? It's going to be right onto KP. Tims, he's there with the BKB in time. Onto Arthur as well. Silence him up. KP's already lost his first life. But mid one, he's going to go right onto FBZ. Onto that death prophet of Palos. He's going to be there to help. Mid one needs to run ASAP. He's trying. Impel Arfu. He may have saved the day, but not quite. BKB's there in time. They'll keep trying to fight this one out. Arfu, he's trying to run, but it looks like he's not making it. The Torrent Storm will catch him. It's Yopaj now. They may need to make their own escape. Mid one, he's looking to come back in, re-engage, trying to get a good team fight, but the Torrent Storm is there, or rather just the Torrent. Yopaj, he'll keep trying to fight, but mid one, he does clean up here, but Palos, he's back in now. Stun is there. Mid one trying to run. Dagger, gonna get a connect, and they get him. Palos, they'll try to back. In fact, never mind, he's back in. Moon and Rogi, they'll keep posturing. CTM, he'll tank the arrow. Ethereal, no, it's not enough. CTM will get the time lapse off in time, as Moon now will be chased down by our Weaver. Spirit Vessel out, Dagger in, Yule Scepter. Is it going to be enough? It doesn't seem like it. They find another. SMG. Who do they target first? Palos, he'll get a reset back at the fountain. Yopaj, he'll take the illusion rune for himself. KB gonna move in, but only sees the Kunkka this far. Now Dagger's out. Rogi, he'll be targeted, but Palos, he'll back off for a bit. In fact, never mind, they got the X back. That'll be a Bloodseeker gone. And KB, he'll be focused down as well. A secondary kill already for the side of Boom Esports. And there's no buybacks on either hero going down. And that should be a free Roshan, the way of Boom.
And that was so... And just place himself in danger of the PA killing him off. Just, offered switch Arfu.
Arfu's in, but Palos, he picks up the Aegis. Arfu, he got stunned midway. Mid one, he's going to try and force the fight with the DD rune, but he's already so damn low, and now the chase is on. Can they get a stun off? Not quite. He's gone invis. However, Moon has been left behind, but no, mid one, he's going to come and re-engage once again into this team fight onto FBZ, but the damage output is way too high. He needs to back off once again. Dagger's there. Palos will blink strike in. Mid one, trying to run. Palos trying to get some cleave damage off the Dagger. Still not going to land with the Doppel. It's not going to be enough, or maybe it is. Palos is unable to keep the chase up. So much pressure. Mid one, playing on the edge. Why the hell not? You've got the arcane blink, so kind of abuse it with the Dagon. Of course, with the shotgun, so much amp as Arfu. Nice impel out. He's caught two. CTM immediately blown up. Tims, he will try to trade with the life of KB, but KB, no, he's been X'd back. Shotgun is there to try and help him out, but it's going to be no good. He'll die once. But can they keep this fight going? PL Illusion's flying in. Torrent Storm is there, and now Arfu has been caught out right from underneath the earth. He will be dragged back out by the torrents and eventually does die. Dual Scepter out, Moon. Silence is there. It won't be enough, however. Mid one. He's going to try and map by Palos. They'll try against the PA, but Palos, he's a tanky boy himself with auto evasion. He'll happily fight. As Arfu maybe caught a second time. But no, it's going to be FBZ. He'll get Dagon down by Moon. Arrow's there. They've locked down Palos. He's out of mana and could be in massive, massive danger. But he's got that Aegis up. Tims, he'll hang around on that Monkey King and try to help. But do they actually have enough damage to do with Palos here? With the Silver Edge they just made, as Palos, he's dropping quite fast now. He'll try to crit his way back up, but eventually the Aegis is going to go down. Arrow gonna fly in at the perfect time as mid one. He'll go back in, but Palos, he'll survive through it. Back with the lifesteal. He pops the Satanic. Back up to full HP. Mid one, still around. Invis is there, but FBZ now. He's rejoined the team fight. Mid one needs to run ASAP. The dust is there, the shivers. It won't connect, but it won't matter. The Torrent Storm into the boat, but no, the Doppel. Mid one, he's still running, but can he do it? It doesn't seem like it. He's almost there to the next doppelganger, but no, it's not quite enough. Oh, he tried so hard. He got so far, but John, in the end, it doesn't even matter. It just doesn't. As a Boundless Strike is out. Moon's been caught. And eventually, he'll go down. There's an immediate smoke.
Get chance, but they don't get the bonus damage. So your illusions don't benefit that much. At least you'll get constant hits on Palos. We'll see if it will benefit him if he can reach that mark. Why back or
nice Rupture Swap. Palos, he just gets destroyed. They just zap him to death, and now CTM's gone. BKB TP's out. And that, I suppose that's the one high ground player you can rely on, even without mid. However, Moon has now seen the DD. He'll take it himself. There's not enough time to save it for mid one. Jump in. Who have they got? It's going to be Palos immediately onto the bench. Torrent is going to be nice as well. Right into the boat, onto two, but no. They avoid it immediately. KP, he is still alive on the bench, but eventually will drop here to FBZ. Still has the remnant to play with. Can they find more? The wraparound SMG. Gonna go the long way, trying to surprise as Arfu's in. He's got FBZ with the stun. Follow-up stun out as well with the Lances. They've got enough. They'll take care of the Death Prophet. No buyback on FBZ is now. It's onto Tims. They might have the Monkey, but no, the time lapse is gonna save the life of the Monkey King is now Moon. He's stuck in the Torrent Storm. He'll leap out, but the X is there from Yapash. Hold him down, take him out, but no, the Impale Arfu. He's back to help out. There's your Dagon Ethereal Blade mid one. He's dropping very low on the PL. He might need to escape as Palos. He'll have the damage. The buybacks are there though. They want to keep this fight going, but the side of Boom have already backed out, or have they? Dagon is there by Tims. Rather, onto Tims. Gem taken by Arfu. There are two heroes down with that buyback. It's a 3v5 scenario for SMG. But John, they get unlucky.
Next Roche timer. And we are seeing just how strong the lineup can be. The staggered use of their spells, the magic damage on a PA who doesn't have the highest strength and has a very short BKB duration now, although...
Palos onto KP, just rips through him. And the crit almost killed off Arfu in the back. It's a hard high ground, even with just 3 heroes alive. With the X back on Palos, he can just blink strike in and freely hit the creeps. And they just can't...
is enough to slow down the PA's damage output.
No, absolutely. I mean, for mid one, you've still got to be careful about the cleave damage as well, because that doesn't really care about evasion, but... oh, Palos, he's going to break the smoke there on Rogi immediately. Rupture, they've got the PA, that's the target they want. Swap out immediately, but they can't blow him up yet. The BKB's going to save as a Satanic. Heals him back up. Dagon's down. They got CTM. There's no buyback on him, but they've also found 2 on the side of SMG, as now they'll get rid of the KP Remnant. Arfu will buy back. So it's going to be a 4v4 scenario. It's Moon. He'll keep chipping away at Tims. But you've still got to be very wary. Palos, he's hitting so hard on this Phantom Assassin. Even with the extra damage from that Nullifier. And now, that 4th Roshan of the game is going to be so valuable as Rogi will get jumped. Nullifier out. It's not going to be enough. Impels there from Arfu as they try to blow up this PA again, but Palos is still healthy enough to survive as he has the Dagon, or rather Satanic, but he needs someone to hit. Meanwhile, mid one!
What?
He went in by himself. He's got no buyback.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's the beginning of the high ground siege for Boom, and it's going to be a hard defense without that PL. All their eggs are in that one basket.
I think the Ags went to Tim's. Ghost Ship Fleet, by the way, John. So many
Yeah,
votes.
could be like 2 refreshes if refresh orb is bound. Oh,
Nice
swap.
Rupture Swamp. Arrow there as well with the Dagon out. They'll get rid of one in the form of Tim's, but now KP. He's caught out again. The Ghost Scepter not going to help too much as now the Tidal Wave. It'll drag back Arfu as well as KP, and they might get a 2-for-1 deal here. As Boom Esports definitely finding some great pickoffs on the high ground of SMG, and they're going to abuse the timing of mid one being down as they'll go for the T4 towers now, and they might be able to pull this one off. Palos, he's got so much damage. 20 seconds without the PL. Can they do it in time? Halberd out, Dagon there from Moon, but it's not doing enough. The damage is just not there. 10 more seconds, but that Ancient, it's going to fall very quickly here to Boom Esports as they're onto it now. 5 seconds left, Moon. He'll jump in. Mid one, he's just about to respawn, but the Ancient is just completely surrounded, and they'll take game 2. A 2-0 lead now for Boom Esports in this.